Hello everyone, how are you? I know I have not posted since the summertime. I took the whole summer off and I have no excuses other than the fact that I was relaxing, I was resetting and recalibrating, and I know some of you were doing exactly the same thing. So yes, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Yes, we did a lot of travel. We just kicked back and made sure that we were present and taking time for ourselves as a family and myself as an individual. So if you're new here, my name is Shola and I am the founder of Activate Her Purpose. And Activate Her Purpose empowers women to step boldly into our calling, embrace our gifts, and live the life that we are meant to live with confidence. Okay, so today's topic is about parenting, and parenting could be tricky, especially during back to school season. And so I want to say, parents, as your kids are heading back to school, whether it is the first day of kindergarten or they're moving into their college dorm rooms, or you're an empty nester now, I know this season comes with mixed emotions. I mean, sometimes we're proud. Actually, most of the time we're very proud and maybe a little nervous or excited about this new journey. Maybe even wondering what to do with ourselves, during this time that things are just shifting left and right. Here's the truth, okay? This season isn't just about them. It's not just about our children or what's changing in their lives and what's adjusting in them. It's also really about us and how we embrace the new normal for our lives. It's actually a very beautiful opportunity. And so today I want to share 5 ways that we can support our kids, our children, our young adults during this school year, while also maximizing this season for ourselves. So sit back and get a glass of water and a snack, and let me know in the comment section if any of these points resonates with you. So my first point is embrace the transition and don't resist it. Our kids growing up is proof that life is moving forward. And instead of clinging to how it used to be, let's lean into what's next. And every new season brings growth for them and fresh opportunities for us. And transition is not something to fear, it's something to embrace. This is the season that we prayed for. This is the season that we desired. I know the prayer that I pray over my children every day is, they will be mighty in the land and great is their peace. They are for signs and wonders, and we are letting them out into the world, and everything that we've sown into their lives, this is now the season that they begin to spread it and just spread their wings. And this is the time for us as parents to embrace this new season of our lives. So that's point number 1. Point number 2 is stay present and connected. Your kids need that connection more than ever, especially for younger kids. Go beyond the cookie cutter questions like, how was school? Try and ask, what made you smile today? What new friends did you make? How did they make you feel? What's one thing you learned or surprised you? Open-ended questions. And for parents with college students that are young adults, schedule time with them, FaceTime calls as much as possible. There's sometimes that we need this one-on-one time, and do less of the talking and more of the listening. We know that, as they say, trust is the bridge to communication. So you definitely want to understand that, especially for parents who have young adults who are over 18, we're really their consultants, and we really want that relationship to be where they can feel that they can trust us enough to share their desires, to share the things that they are maybe going through, or things that they want to discuss that they can't tell anyone else. So this is the time to stay present in their lives and build that connection. Be intentional about it and don't take it for granted. Point number 3, create a supportive home base. Okay, home should be their safe space, because right now, even in the world that we're living today, things are heavy. School is heavy, the world is heavy, things are demanding, and we want our homes to be the safe space that they can come to and not feel pressure. You know, it's not a pressure zone. Let's celebrate their efforts. Sometimes we don't have to focus in too much on their grades, even though we hope that they have good grades. But how about the effort that they put in? Let them know that this is their launch pad, you know, and not the perform. They don't have to perform so much. Putting in the effort that they need to do their very best is more important. And let us, you know, come around and make sure that they understand that they have the grace to make mistakes. Sometimes mistakes that they make teach them more than what they learn in the classroom. So let our homes be a safe space. Let's nurture the talent that you see in them, the gifts that you see in them. I know, you know, when my kids were growing up, I saw a lot of different things in both of them. I have a son who's a young adult who graduated last year, and I have a daughter who's just entering her first year of college. And they both have different talents, different gifts, and the way we nurture it is different for both of them. So in your children's lives, we understand that things may be different even if they're living in the same household. Let's let that household and let our home base be a safe space for them. And we will love the results, especially when they come home, even after they move out of the home, maybe into their own apartments or away in college. When they come home, they will want to come home when they know that they are coming to a safe space. Point number 4, and this is really important. Reclaim your free time with purpose. This is important, y'all. Because I know as parents, we want to pour everything into our children, into our families, and forget about ourselves. As our children are away, learning and growing, let's not forget to grow ourselves and allow ourselves to grow. What is that thing that you have been putting off? Is it a class? Is it a fitness goal? Is it a dream project? Is it a book? This is our time to start spreading our wings. As our children are growing, so should we. And now is the chance to reclaim our time. When you have invested in your own growth, you really model to your own children and to others what lifelong learning looks like and what purpose looks like. So, as I've said in my previous videos, you know, let's take advantage of the time that we have. You know, tomorrow is not promised to any one of us, but we should live each day as if it's our last. And so do that thing that you've always wanted to do. Now you have the time, especially parents who have children who are off to college or young adults who've moved out of the home. Now start to embrace the things that you've always wanted to do in your life. Now that you have the extra time, put away the scrolling phone on social media. Let's put away, you know, turn off the TV sometime and start to dream big about the projects that we've always wanted to do, but we never had the time to. So reclaim that time, reclaim that purpose, and activate the purpose that you, and as my motto says, and activate her purpose, is embrace those gifts that we've had and live the life that we have been placed on this earth to live with confidence. And my last point is give yourself grace. Parenting was never about perfection. There is no parent that's perfect. And it's just, we need to start letting go of any kind of guilt or feeling that when we make mistakes, you know, our kids mustn't know that it was a mistake. You know, sometimes being vulnerable brings out the best in our children because they realize that my parents are not perfect, and that way I can relax when I'm not perfect. And just understanding that every day you have a chance to make it right, and to enjoy them in areas in their lives where they need someone to talk to. It's the parent that comes honest and is transparent of some of the things that we've gone through when they were their ages. They love to hear that from us, and knowing that they can relate to us on that level. So even as parents, let's give ourselves grace, let's give our children grace, and just understand that the vulnerability of ourselves with our children elevates that connection that we have with them. So my last point is give yourself grace. And if you got to the end of this video, you are really the MVPs. And thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments or any additional points, please put it in the comment section. I would love to hear your point, especially with parents who have children who are, you know, out of the house, where they're young adults, or probably now you're empty nesters and trying to figure out what to do next and figure out your new normal. I would love to hear that. Even parents who have younger children and they're in the thick of things, they're in manager mode. I would love to hear your points and some of the things you're going through in the world that we live in right now. And just thank you all for watching. Please, please, please like, share, and subscribe. This will motivate me to create more videos and create more content for you all. Consistency is no joke. It's not for the faint of heart, but when you engage me, it gives me the motivation to, you know, take the time to make these videos. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.